In this video, we're going to be talking about the reasons to buy the new TCL Stylus 5G. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, hopefully you guys are having a good day. Hopefully everyone is safe out there. We have the TCL Stylus 5G right here. I'm going to be giving you a few reasons on why to buy the TCL Stylus 5G. So in this video, we're going to be giving 10 reasons. And I know I also do reasons on why you shouldn't buy the phone. And you guys can kind of weigh the videos and tell, but I'm going to make another video on why you shouldn't buy the phone, pretty much highlighting some things and some specifications that I find wrong with the phone over the couple of weeks I've been using this phone, and just showing you guys if it's a deal breaker. But let's go ahead and start this off. So first and foremost, I think a good reason to buy this phone is obviously number one, it's 5G enabled. So that's great to see a device that's very, very cheap and it has a 5G connection. This also has NFC as well, which is pretty cool. I was pretty impressed with that. So we can use things like Google Pay, obviously, and other cool stuff that you use with NFC. But the connections and the NFC is a great reason to pick up this device. Number two, this actually has 18-watt fast charging support, and a budget phone that has a stylus inside of it with 18-watt fast charging is actually pretty impressive. Now, seeing that the cheapest stylus device out here is the Moto G Stylus 5G next to this, that's honestly saying something, because even this device retail like around $250, you're still going to be paying a couple $100 more, or even double the money if you guys want to go with the G Stylus 5G 2022. So nice that it has 18-watt fast charging inside of this device, and all of that inside of there is definitely a good bang for the buck. Number three, we actually have a dedicated micro SD card slot right here, and not a lot of devices have this now, so it's great that we can use that for our storage and stuff. I really like that that's still an option for users. Going on to the fourth reason, we do have the latest Android software on this device, so we are rocking Android 12 operating system on here. So we do have some support, some actually really decent support, seeing that we actually got a security patch, I think it was 4 or 5 days ago on this device already. So it looks like TCL is going to be doing some decent updates for this device. I'm not sure about the longevity of the operating system updates. I believe there may be a couple, maybe one. I'm not 100% sure. But for the price of this device, it's great to see that this released with Android 12. The fifth reason, now this is a really, really cool thing that we have in this phone, but we have TCL UI 4.0 customization. So there are so many things we can do with this UI, and I think it's really refreshing. I think the last time I got to get as creative with a UI was probably the Huawei Mate SE. I really enjoyed that phone. That's definitely an oldie but goodie. I really enjoyed that phone, and this is something that's kind of similar to that, where we have a bunch of different applications that run on the Android UI and this custom UI that we have from TCL that we don't get anywhere else. So it's nice that we have something different. It's definitely very refreshing to see that we have that on this device. And if you guys are wanting something a little bit different, a different UI, something, you know, that you can customize and stuff, this is a really cool UI we have on here. Now, the sixth reason I would have to give is that this has stereo speakers on this device. So the headset is going to be utilized as a speaker, as well as the traditional speaker at the bottom of the device. And honestly, this gets really loud and it's actually really clear. So I was really, really impressed with that. Let me go ahead and turn this down. You know, it's not like crazy clear like from like a Galaxy S22 or like the latest iPhone or something like that, but for the price tag, this has been extremely clear and also extremely loud. So we do have that directional volume on this device. So we're just gonna go ahead and give you a little sample right here. I know this doesn't do it justice, but let's go ahead and play this. One of my favorite songs by NCS. So this is very solid, very, very solid. I can definitely feel the bass on the phone, and with a lot of other cheaper devices, especially around this price tag, you guys aren't really going to be able to get that type of quality around this price. So I really like the stereo speakers on this device. Very loud, very clear for the price. Seventh reason definitely has to be the customizable visual enhancements. So we have a bunch of different options using the Next Vision display right here that we have inside of here. Now, as you guys know, TCL is pretty much famous for their TVs, making them cheap, and they're really, really good quality. I'm hoping I get one of those soon. If not, I'll probably buy one soon. But as you guys see, we have a bunch of different customizable options right here. We have image enhancement, we have video enhancement right there, game enhancement, reading mode, eye comfort mode, darker display, sunlight display. So we can actually go ahead and change the color mode and the temperature as well. We can get it into different advanced things and pick a little color from our hue right there, and we can customize all of those things from here. So if you guys are really good with displays and you guys, want to just go around and play with this, I really think it's cool that they give you the freedom to go ahead and do this, because for a lot of devices, you are not even going to get close to the customizable options you get with the screen on this TCL Stylus 5G. Now, the next reason to pick up this phone definitely has to be that this is a sturdy phone. Now, this is a little bit of a heavier build, so you guys are definitely going to feel some thickness with this device. But I have dropped this on the screen more than 3 times and it has not cracked, and I just figured out that this actually has nip-in electric glass. So this does have protection. It's not using anything like Gorilla Glass, but this is actually some pretty good protection around the device. Now, this is made out of plastic on the sides, the frame, and the body, but we do have some really decent and sturdy glass on the front of this phone. So, it should be able to stop your phone from cracking, just with your regular drop on the side and stuff like that. So I really like the protection so far. It's definitely been nice for me for almost the month that I've had it. So really liking what I'm seeing so far. Next reason has to be the screen to body ratio. I think this is a really sexy phone in general, and I think I've said that before, but just reiterating, this has a really nice matte black back right here. I always like the chocolate bar type phone, so it's a little squared off. I think it's very, very nice and minimal with that little camera bump right there, not, spreading out too far. But we also have our camera hole punch right there, and we have our screen to body ratio, which is at about 86%, which is really, really decent for this type of phone. I mean, you go to the Moto G Stylus 5G and, other phones that are in that same price category, and, the screen to body ratio really isn't that good for the price. You would think it would be thinner, but I think this has a really good and adequate screen to body ratio on this device, and I've been enjoying it so far. I think you get a lot of screen, especially with, I believe this is a 6.8 inch display. You get a lot of screen right there. So anybody that's into the phablets, obviously we have a stylus in this device, so that's probably why they provided a bigger screen. But I just like big screens in general. Really, really do like those. And the last and final reason why you should buy this phone, obviously, is Stylus Support. Now, there are so many really cool and useful options on here. As you guys can see, we have Nebo for TCL, Write a Note, Screenshot Doodle, e-signature, and other stuff like that on here. That's just really useful for anybody that's, making a business, building something, building a community of people, maybe on Facebook or Discord or something like that, or you guys draw and stuff like that. You can't really find a device with a stylus like this at this price tag. So I'm really, really thankful that TCL provided something like this. I thought Samsung was going to do it first, but it's great that TCL provided this here. Now, this isn't the greatest device in the world, and there are some downfalls to this device, and we're going to be talking about those in another video. But if you guys just want the cheapest device out right now and you want something solid that you can do the basic tasks, day-to-day tasks on, I would definitely check out the TCL Stylus 5G. I would take a look at it in store. Again, this phone is not going to be for the gamers and stuff. So, for the people that are looking for a final video or a final say on whether you should pick up this phone. If you're a gamer, I wouldn't pick up this phone. I don't think it's amazing for gaming. It has a Dimensity 700. I think you may do a little bit better with the Galaxy A53 or maybe the Moto G Stylus with their chipset inside of there. But as far as if you're just trying to start a business, if you guys just want to use this for drawing, maybe taking notes and stuff like that for class and work, or you build a business, this is definitely the best bang for the buck at this price tag. So Really enjoyed this device so far, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully this video gave you some value. But if you guys have any questions, please leave it in the comment section down below. This has been Safan from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.